Hey, g'day guys, Adam from VideoShowMeHow, and in this video we are going to get stuck into what I reckon is one of the most simplest DIY friendly mods and quality of life mods that you can possibly do if you have any sort of drawers. Maybe it's in a Canopy, maybe it's in the back of your four-wheel drive, but we're going to get stuck into it. We're going to look at upgrading so that we can go from needing two hands to one hand. If you've ever been trying to open these suckers with a full load, maybe you got a beer in hand, maybe you're full of the bits and pieces you're trying to put in the drawer, trying to do the two at once thing is a pain in the butt when you can go to something as simple as that for only a couple of bucks. So in this video, we're going to step you through exactly what you need, exactly how to do it. So without further ado, let's get started. So we've all been there, right? We've all been there with stuff in hand. In this case, we've got a bit of a camera showing you guys this, but with, you know, the one thing then you go on the sort of the arm and you can't quite reach over the other side there, and it's just a pain in the butt. With this sort of stuff, you can go from that to that, where you have a single bar that connects the two. So to knock this up yourself, you can do that pretty much in any scenario where you have two of these guys. This one's a little bit easier, but still a pain in the butt to hit two at the same time. Anywhere that you have those two arms that are these sort of metally bits here, anywhere that you have that scenario, this little mod will work. And all you're going to need to make this happen is a couple of things. The main secret ingredient is these guys, which is just some angle aluminium. You can get it from the Big Green Shed. You can get them in multiple colors, and I've gone with the 1.5 mil, 1 meter lengths rivet gun, some rivets, a drill, a heat gun, and an angle grinder or a little hacksaw. So step number one is removing anything you've got stuck to your little handles to start with. Now in my case, and in most drawers out there, they'll have some sort of little plasticky, rubbery kind of grommet attached. That's why you need the heat gun. I find that's the easiest if you just blast these guys with a heap of heat, and then either with your fingers or even just a little flathead screwdriver or something like that, you can push from the other side once this thing gets nice and hot and malleable, and it will come straight off. So step two, you should be at this stage where once you've got these guys all pulled off, you can keep these as spares if you need them. It should be looking a little like that, where you've got a nice bit of flat section at the top. Our next part is we need to measure up what we're going to be doing with our bit of aluminium, our angle here, and all you want to be doing is lining up one side over there, the other side over here, mark it exactly where you need it to be. It should be right about there, and then from there we just need to trim that to size with the angle grinder. All right, our next step is to check your fit, make sure that you've got everything all nice and lined up as far as your lengths go. If you need to trim it, now's the time to do it. From there, you would just need to drill some holes that live in our ends after we've marked it up. Recommend doing that on your new handle first, and then once you've done that, use that as a template to drill the actual holes themselves in our little unlock mechanism. So once you've got both of those holes, we can proceed to then attaching the things, and that's where you grab your rivet gun and we start riveting. Now I've just got one of these jobbies. They do the job, and this is pretty straightforward. If you haven't done this before, it is pretty simple. You just need to line up the right little keyway here, the little whatever these are called. Someone will let me know in the comments, but you line up the right size for the little tail. That drops into there just like that, and then the whole thing drops into the holes and it should come all the way through on the other side there. Once you've got everything lined up, you want to press down a little bit of pressure and then go one time like that. It will start tightening up. From there, I recommend just waiting. Don't go in for the second punch out just yet. Keep it just like that, and then move to the other side to do one stroke on that one as well, so that they're sort of in place, and you just make sure that everything is all lined up and a-okay before you do the second pump to knock off the tail. And then once we're all lined up, you can come in again and just second pump it so that it knocks the tail off a little bit like that, and you have a nice smooth rivet, and your new handle is locked into place. And when you're done, there you go. It should look a little bit like this, having some really nice clean rivets. If we give it a test, it seems like we're working. We've done this one over here as well. Nice and clean. Look at that. One hand mode. It even gives us a little handle in this case to pull it out. But there you go. We are all working. No more two-handed business. finger business, whatever you want to call it. It is nice and one-hand mode. So there you go. The last part is just for a bit of a bonus step is get your favorite satin black and give these a little bit of a blast around the outside just so it all matches. Well, there we go. It is all done and works an absolute treat. It could not be simpler, this mod. If you've seen ones like this before, let me know in the comments. What are the other kinds of little simple DIY mods like these that are just quality of life that just makes things that much better? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments down below. But that's all for this one. That is the simple DIY install of the one-hander mod. I don't know what the official name of that is, but making two into one to make things nice and easy to pack away your drawers, to pack away your table, and make your canopy or drawer setup just that little bit easier. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Lots of little DIY tips coming at you soon, and obviously a pretty big back catalogue that's coming along now. So with that in mind, as always, I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.